Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on my 7A Life Science class. We've been working through all the different things with cells and cell processes. We're going to finish up this chapter on cell processes with cell division. First and foremost, your warm-up questionnaire is what is cellular respiration? Cellular respiration is the using of oxygen to release the energy of glucose at the mitochondria, releasing it, making ATP, which is energy. You get carbon dioxide and water. So we'll have some work to do here today. Let's get started. How do cells produce new cells? We make new cells by one cell dividing into two. Cell division is the splitting of cells. If you're a single-celled organism, it's reproduction. If you're you and I, a multicellular organism, it can be for reproduction, it can be for healing, it can be for regeneration, like you lost a tail. If you're a salamander, they can regrow their tail. Or it can be things like growing or developing and things like that by having more cells. Chromosomes control the traits of an organism. They must be passed on. We humans have 46 chromosomes. Those chromosomes are located in the nucleus. Before a cell can divide, it must copy those chromosomes. Right before the cell divides, it will be in a series of, or a phase of the cell cycle, and that's called interphase. But basically, your DNA is really coiled. You have this structure here in the middle, and you'll see right after it copies that DNA, we've got to copy the DNA so that each cell has a copy of all of the instructions to live. This is a chromosome. This here is called the centromere. And then these, which will actually be tore apart, are chromatids. That is a chromosome. We have 46. Which is actually 23 pairs. You get 23 from mom plus 23 from dad equals 46 in you. This is a picture of the stages of mitosis. Mitosis is the division of the nucleus. This first phase here is prophase. Prophase is when the chromosomes first start to appear and the chromosomes coil. From the chromatin, which is just DNA and proteins. So that one's prophase. Then we go to, this one's the easiest one, metaphase. In metaphase, the chromosomes align in the middle. Meta for middle. Here, they have been pulled apart, so the apart is during anaphase. This is where our chromatids are pulled apart. By something called a spindle. A for apart. And in the last phase, you start to see two nuclei form. This phase is called telophase. During telophase, we have T for 2, nuclei, which means 2 nuclei. Nucleuses is not a word. Make sure you guys watch these videos at home. They're really good, whether it would be the Amoeba Sisters or this one here with the girls in one class made a SpongeBob video. It's super good for mitosis. So the phases of cell division, you have interphase and cytokinesis, which are not technically a part of this. So interphase, chromosomes make copies of themselves. This is before mitosis. So technically, this is by itself. Then you have the PMAT, which is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Prophase, you coil into your chromosomes. Metaphase, they align in the middle. Anaphase, they are pulled apart. And then telophase, which is my bad here, this should be nuclei. The English teachers aren't going to like me, but 2 of them. That is the end of mitosis. These here are where mitosis is. And then finally, cytokinesis is where we split the cytoplasm. In plant cells, you have to form a cell plate because that cell plate will eventually become a cell wall. You know, it's not a plate like we eat off of. This is a plate as in what we're going to become. In animals, there's a fiber ring that pinches. All right, let's place these in order. Each one of those shows a phase of the cell cycle. You got to find the first things first. So the first is interphase, and then interphase on this, which is number 1, is right here. This is interphase. This would be where we are resting, where we're going to copy the chromosomes. So interphase is the largest part of the cell cycle. Now, during prophase, which is the second part, you can start to see the chromosomes appear. This is the second phase. This one's prophase. Once the chromosomes appear, they are going to be pulled by the spindle fibers to the middle. Do you see the one where the chromosomes are aligned in the middle? Right here. This is 3. That one's meta. After they are pulled apart, this one's 4, this one's anaphase. They're going to be pulled all the way apart, and eventually the 2 nuclei are formed. This is number 5. This is telo. That's telophase. And then the last one here, this is the plant. There's your cell plate. This is your pinch. This is cytokinesis. For some reason, I can't write on the screen right now. It's just going crazy. But that one's cytokinesis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to the end of that lesson. Make sure you're getting your work done. If you have any questions about cell division, you come find me. I know this is some big words, but they do have a rhyme. I played Monopoly at the church. I, interphase, played, prophase, Monopoly, metaphase, at, anaphase, the, telophase, and church is cytokinesis. Well, until next time, I'm Mr. Hescox. Get your work done, be good, be safe. Have a great day.